This is general advice, my opinions, and for entertainment purposes only. CFDs are high risk, past performance isn't reliable. I may be long or short CFDs and stocks mentioned. Content may contain language that offends some viewers. Bag holders and stop loss haters, happy Friday. Right, bloody public holiday on Monday, so you'll be getting bugger all out of me then. So let's see what's going on. Bit more upbeat today till I fucking check the market open, and I'll see. But possibly looking promising, maybe. Right, commodities overnight. What do we got? Coke and coal. Still pressure on coal, hence why I'm not in it at the moment. I am waiting. Down 1.5% for coke and coal. Copper still sitting at $6 a pound. Gold tracking pretty flat, 51.90, 51.80 around that area. Bloody iron ore 99.30. What do we got? Anything cool? Rare earth still kicking up, $114 a kilo. Nickel back below $8 a pound, 7.94. Well, what do we got? Spodumene. Spodumene's had a bit of a rip overnight and yesterday on the back of, geez, this bloody, look at this. Move it up, you dickhead. Yeah, that'll do. Spodumene, I'll go through why. The Zimbabwe news that come out yesterday. So spodumene 6% on the Platts, FOB Australia, 23.75. So that's coming back. Interestingly, equities didn't fucking follow. Uranium sitting at $88 a pound. Thermal coal, pretty flat, $117 a tonne. So the majors overnight, as you can see, Albemarle down 5.75%. SQM was down as well. So lithium equities haven't really followed the spod rise. It probably did the day before. Goldies, Agnico was up 2%. Bloody, what do we got? Barrick was up 1%. Uranium down a bit, so NASDAQ pulled back, which is fucking good for me. But Cameco was down 1.5%. What do we got? Freeport pretty flat. Newmont up 1.03, so hopefully a good day for the Goldies. Come on, Goldies, except for Bellevue. Zimbabwe halts exports. This was the news that spiked a bit of a lithium price surge. So Zimbabwe's halted exports of lithium concentrate from Wednesday in a move that would promote domestic processing and curtail illegal shipments. So we've got bloody Zimbabwe halting exports. Hopefully we've got China coming back into the market after Lunar New Year, but there will be, no doubt, fucking new supply coming on in Australia. I'm already hearing about a contract at Mount Marion that might be in the mix, an underground mining contract. So underground at Mount Marion might be in the mix after Develop punched the exploration decline in there. So that sounds like it's back in the mix. So is bloody Bald Hill. You got P2000 being talked about again. Wodgina could bloody re-expand. So yeah, and that's just Australia. So there's definitely going to be a supply response. Even bloody Developer talking up friggin' DSO or coming out of bloody Pioneer Dome. So it's going to be an interesting year for the lith. I'm fucking, tell you what, I fucked myself on the Liontown short last year. I'll be game to short it again. Not at the fucking moment, I can tell you that. Okay, news out today. Medallion, Forrestania acquisition is complete. So all the condition precedents have been satisfied, and the handover from IGO to Medallion for the Forrestania mill and the bloody gold rights, all that bloody shizzle in the nizzle. Friday, 27th of February, which, fuck me, is today. So, congratulations, Paulie Bennett and the Medallion team. Fucking well done. Probably got it very cheap. So they're in mine build mode now, Medallion. Not a current holding, was a previous holding, but not at the moment. I'm a bit fucking levered up at the moment. Paulie Bennett, because you're a GC, come on to LEVRD and have a yarn about what the hell you're up to down in Ravensthorpe and what else you might be doing. Come on, Paul. You know it'll be a good yarn. Anyone listening, tell Paul, get his ass on here and come have a yarn. I like him. He's a good fella. He's a GC. Right, fund update. Here's where we're sitting before we rip into the market open. I'll just bloody probably cutting off a bit there. So NASDAQ actually pulled back overnight, which has fucking helped, thank God, back at 24.97. So interesting. NVIDIA, so I know this is a fucking ASX mining show, but I'm using the NASDAQ as my primary hedge here. NVIDIA, like, surpassed expectations on earnings, beat all the street estimates, had a little spike after market when they reported, but then just fucking everything, they hemorrhaged last night. I think they were down 3%. NASDAQ's pulled back. So there is a lot of fear about this, the tech being overrun, fears about revenue growth projections and whether it's going to be sustainable, because a lot of the money NVIDIA is making is coming out of the hyperscalers. So it just doesn't. I'll show you the graph. It just looks like the money doesn't want to be in fucking tech at the moment. This is the weekly chart for NASDAQ, and NASDAQ's the most volatile of the indices compared to like your S&P 500, Dow Jones, ASX 200. This one has the most volatility up and down. You can just see it flattening out. The money doesn't want to be in there. It doesn't want to be in there. It shouldn't be in there because I'm short the NASDAQ and the money just needs to come out and it just needs to go down. Like, not for me, just for society. So that is my view. I don't think I'm wrong. I could be. So anyway, we had a bit of a fucking move overnight on the NASDAQ front. Holdings, no changes yesterday. Brightstar still up 11% on that one. That's the primary holding. That's the big. I'm looking for where I've fucked up is just trying to get too tricky and thinking something like betting on a hunch or something like that. It's like I need re-rates. I need catalysts. Like Brightstar, hence why I've gone hard at the footy on that one, it's just once, I guess, Tranche 2 settles, FIDs announced. Tranche 2 might put a bit of pressure on me once that settles, once those shares come into the market. The best thing for me on that is that the share price isn't that much above what the raise price was. So I don't think once Tranche 2 settles, I don't think there'll be heaps of selling pressure because it's not that much higher at the moment. But when FID's announced and the debt's announced and they become a mine builder and a process plant builder, I'm hanging on for the re-rate. Everything that's bugging me is bloody volatility in producers, and I've just picked the fucking wrong way. So that's why that one is the fucking top holding. Same as Talk. God, that thing's just gone fucking sideways. Needs a serious catalyst, either bloody, I don't know if anyone's going to buy it with all that, with the 90 million performance rights attached to it from the New Dawn Lithium side of things, but it definitely needs something. More news flow this year. New management injection, a mining team to get this thing mining. Dunno, but I'm fucking hanging on. Bellevue, same thing. I won't go over them all. I went over them all yesterday, so I'll do a more detailed bloody fund update next week. But everything's still ticking along strong. Ramelius, that's probably the one on. Ramelius is probably who would have thought the stock that because who knows which, I don't know which way fucking gold's going to go. Could go to 4,800, could go to friggin' 6,000. Who fucking knows? But Ramelius just with the buyback at the moment, and it just really hasn't taken off. And a lot of their future growth, their future mine plan is underpinned by reserves. So any exploration and to lift themselves to potentially 600,000 ounce producer. If that growth pipeline comes in and it goes into the finance bro, visible alpha world, everything fucking changes. So we'll tick along there. So let's see where we're sitting. Currently, the only change is the number. Oh, what the fuck? Where's me bloody... Oh, I've updated the wrong one. You dickhead, Matt. Where are you? This is incorrect. Here we go. Let's go back here. This is where we're sitting. That was yesterday. I nearly done myself short there. Nearly done myself short. So, we are sitting at 187. I'm back in the green. I'm back in the green. The NASDAQ overnight has fucking helped me. I am going to get possibly burnt by lithium possibly pulling back, uranium possibly pulling back with my Paladin. But we'll see if the golds kick, and no doubt once I open the screen, the spreads will fuck me as well because that's how they get bloody calculated. But we're back at 187. I am back. We're back in the green. 12% move yesterday, up 3.9%, subject to change without notice. We're back in the green. So no changes to the positions from yesterday. Still 400 long in gold, 82 short with the Bellevue short, and then bit of uranium with Cameco and Paladin, and the miscellaneous Centaurus, PMET and Delta. So let's fucking rip in to the market open, see where we're sitting. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, let's buy!
Okay. Everyone wants to know the number. See, I told you, this is what fucking happens every day, which just pisses me off. 181. Back at 181. 188.9. That's the bloody spreads. Because I get calculated on the sell price, effectively, not the actual traded price, the sell price. So aftermarket, it's always a bit higher. Let's see what the bloody stonks are doing today. Right, NASDAQ still sitting at 24,971. Average buy was 24,755. So, fuck, I should have waited a day. Anyway, whatever. Bright Star, what's that? Pretty flat, back at 53.5. Torque, pretty flat, hasn't moved. Bellevue, up 1.67%. Gorilla flat. Friday's always fucking boring. It feels like no one wants to trade. PMET, fucking hammered. Fuck you. Down 6%. Jesus Christ. Ramelius up a bit, 1.8. Bloody Centaurus sitting at 65.5. Cameco down. That was overnight. Knew that was going to happen. Delta ticking along. Paladin, why is this a fucking 20-minute delay on this one? What's Paladin done? 13.13. Yeah, so that Paladin's down as well. So that's where we're bloody sitting. You fucking bitch. God, 179. Oh, my God. Anyway, it'll look better after market. Right, let's have a look around the screen, see if anything's moved substantially. Capricorn Metals up 5.8%. After the dividend and everything. So there's a bit of money bloody flowing into Capricorn. 5 point up 6% now, back up to 14.85. That's just smashing the goldies today. Fucking nothing else sticking out. Volt up 3.3. Pretty much everyone that's issuing a dividend seems to be going up, it appears. Volts was unfranked. Westgold, interesting on the call yesterday. Question was, why haven't Westgold issued a dividend? Their excuse or reason was that they haven't generated enough franking credits yet, and they want to issue a fully franked dividend, not an unfranked dividend, like Volt did. Volt issued an unfranked dividend. So that's why you didn't get a bloody divvy out of Westgold yesterday. But I'm sure it will possibly be coming. Nickel, boring. Nothing going on there. Iron ore, fuck all. BHP down 0.8. Rio down 1. Boring. Let's go to the interesting one. Nothing there. God, Friday is always fucking boring. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. Lithium getting hammered today, so it's sort of a bit of a lag. Bit of money coming out of equities, even though the Platts FOB price come up. So Liontown, $1.73.5. So that ripped down. Liontown's got ripped down yesterday. Because LG did the block trade to sell all their shares at $1.70 odd. So it went down about, I think it was down nearly 10% there yesterday. And it's down further today. I'll go up to fucking finance bro territory. How good's bloody Visible Alpha? Look at me fucking go. Liontown. So their consensus price target at the moment is still, it's actually not that high, $1.90. Previous close $1.81, and it's currently sitting at $1.73. So because it's been on such a run, there's still mixed views about Liontown, even though they've spot prices up, they've converted the debt, they're not as levered now. Still bloody 2 buys, 2 holds, and 3 sells on it. So, yeah, very interesting. But it's funny, Morgan's have got a sell on it, but a target price of $2, so that doesn't fucking make sense. But the sells, you got Goldman Sachs with $1.45 target, Citi with $1.70, so it's nearly sitting at $1.70 now. So, yeah, fucking very interesting. How good's Visible Alpha? Matty's in the finance world. Right, what else we got? Right, that's lithium, rare earths. VMM up 9%. Rare earths are ripping a bit today. Linus up 6.3, 1833. Let's check what fucking... I'll check Finance Bro territory. See what Linus's consensus is. Let's go. Linus. Consensus 1756. So it's trading above consensus price target, which means... And consensus price targets are always fucking higher. Pretty much. So Linus is actually ripping pretty hard. Ooh, God. Short. Very interesting. Very interesting. Jeez, I'll be fucking game. Oh, God, I'll be game. Bloody shorting the incumbent frickin' rare earth producer. Bloody hell, what could go wrong? Don't be a dickhead, Matt. Fucking idiot. What else we got? Uranium. Fucking bit red on screen for uranium today. What's next gen? Next gen's pretty flat, actually. 1778. That one hasn't actually pulled back. Fucking Lotus, 211. So what'd they raise at? They raised at 215, but they were back in the $1.90s after the uranium doldrum, so they're still trading below the offer on for Lotus. But am I game to go back into Malawi? I don't know. Copper, not too bad. Develop. 568. Fuck, that was 490 the other day, or 480. That is just that's bloody volatile, that stock. Coal. What's the coal? Yancoal got fucking hammered yesterday after they just didn't issue a big enough dividend, which pissed everyone off. So that just got absolute down about 10%. Whitehaven, pretty flat, 786. Lots to think about. Oh, what about silver? Oh, Boab, 67 cents. Lots to think about on my drive down south this afternoon. I'll be fucking... I just need one fucking catalyst to come through. I need a 50%er on one of these stocks, and obviously the NASDAQ to shit itself, and I'm fucking laughing. Then I can rebalance and reevaluate my whole life. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm not asking for much. Yeah. So anyway, have a bloody good weekend, punters. Make sure you have a listen to the Shawnee Russo episode that came out last night. Fucking absolute rip snorter. Hour and 20 talking about fucking gold ratios, historical gold, where gold is at the moment and where it could be going, because it's pretty compelling, some of these ratios he's putting forward, and it's fucking good listen. Absolute legend. And he's been there and done it for decades, 40-odd years in the gold industry. Absolute legend. So have a listen. Punters, have a good fucking weekend. You're all GCs, and Jesus Christ, it's good to be fucking back on the air. Holy snap and duck shit, I missed it. Righto, here we go. Catch us later.